I play the role of Mimi Copeland. She's a famous artist in Santa Fe and also is involved with dressage riding and usually leads the parade, which is a really big thing, the Balloon Fiesta parade. And she has this wonderful grandchild, Sage, who comes to her house almost every day to paint with her. And she's really the inspiration for this little girl. And basically in the story, the little girl, Sage, goes back to school and finds out that her favorite program, the arts program, has been taken out of school because of the lack of funds. And so the grandmother kind of urges her to find her voice and to basically empower the other girls and get together and to protest this and to find some way to raise money to get the arts programs back in the school. Well, actually, the funny thing is that the Sage doll could be a clone for my actual daughter, Katie, who was born a redhead. She still is a redhead, and although she has green eyes and Sage has blue eyes here. But very, very similar. And now she's just given me a grandchild called Willa, who has red hair and blue eyes. So I'm just thinking this is a sign or something. This is crazy. Plus, my daughter, Katie, was a great horsewoman. That was her great love in life. And of course, I'm an artist, so playing an artist was really special. And I really feel very strongly about the message of keeping the arts in programming in schools. It's incredibly important, especially when you think of, in real life, what are the jobs that everyone needs? Where they want web designers, they want people to design video games, they want people to do advertising. It's all art. It's arts and music. And how crazy is it that we're taking it out of the schools? You know, she thinks of this as being, you know, a real profession, and she has to fight the fact that it's not prostitution, or actually her son, who's a lawyer, has to. But it's a comedy, and it was very amusing to do. It's the second time I played Peter Bash's mother. Well, Dr. Quinn was an amazing show. I think it really dealt with the human condition, rather like the reason why I did American Girl, is when you deal with something that everyone can understand and everyone can empathize with. And there was a really great role model, that character. I mean, Dr. Quinn wasn't always right, but she would listen and she would learn and she would change her attitude towards things. She made a difference, and she fought for the rights of people and fought to have a voice at a time when women didn't have a voice. So all in all, I'm so thrilled that I did. It was, I think, 170 hours of Dr. Quinn. And Joe Lando and I are trying right now to see if we can come back and do it one more, just one more. You know, being a Bond girl was very interesting that time, because that was a really big phenomenon then, especially in England. The interesting thing with being a Bond girl is that it doesn't matter how many years later, you're still a Bond girl, and once a Bond girl, always a Bond girl, and people are diehard fans for that. And I played a virginal high priestess of the tarot, and I was only 20 years old, and it was my first film. And I remember it was quite scary and quite different as an experience, but I learned so much from it, and looking back, I'm really grateful to have had that.